Hello and welcome to day 5 of our 7-day nervous system reset program. In today's class, we practice present moment awareness. I invite you to bring a blanket or a pillow to your space, and without further ado, let's tune into our senses. We begin today's class on the belly. Slowly ease yourself onto your belly, extending your legs out long on your mat. Stack your hands near the top edge of your mat, and then allow your elbows to point towards the long edges of your mat. Slowly lower your forehead to your stacked hands. Take a breath in through your nose, and on your breath out, close your eyes. Right away, I invite you to notice where you are feeling your breath in your body. As you breathe in, can you feel your belly deepen its connection to the earth? Can you feel your low back and pelvic region expand on your inhalation, and then maybe soften on your exhalation? Now, I invite you to bring your awareness to areas of your body where you may be gripping or holding. Perhaps soften through your jaw by parting your teeth and your lips. Can you soften through your shoulders? Notice areas of tightness in your lower body. Check in with your glute muscles and your legs. Perhaps you play around with bringing your big toes closer together as your heels open gently to the sides. And then you can find a gentle sway of your hips from side to side for a moment. Turn your attention to the sound of your breath as you breathe in and out. Does the surface beneath you feel warm or cool? Can you pick up on any smells or scents in your space? Maybe you have some hand lotion on. Maybe you can smell hair products or food. Maybe a scented candle. And once again, check in and notice areas of tension in your body. Notice if the areas of tension are the same as before, or if they're different. Finally, imagine that you are eating your favorite food right now. Maybe you lick your lips as you visualize yourself eating your favorite food. What does it taste like? Is it savory, sweet, sour, maybe a little spicy? Postures like this one invite us to turn our senses inward. This pose allows us to minimize external distractions which can offer us an opportunity to explore our internal landscape, experiencing what it feels like to be present in mind and body. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. In your own time, open your eyes. Lift your head away from your hands and then stack your elbows so that way they're underneath your shoulders, and allow your forearms to run parallel to one another. Spread through your fingers. Rock your pelvis forward to really feel your pubic bone connect to the mat, and root down through the tops of your feet. Allow your chest to shine forward, and explore a gentle tuck of your chin. Observe how the flow of your breath may have changed as you transition to this pose. Where do you feel your breath now? Notice areas of tension. Can you use your breath and the mind-body connection to help soften these areas? Very slowly, turn your head to the right. Notice where you feel the stretch. Can you feel sensations in your neck, down your left trapezius muscle, into your shoulder, and maybe all the way down to your left elbow? Very slowly, move your head back through center, and then turn your head to the left. Where do you feel the stretch on this side? Can you feel any sensations in your jaw and maybe all the way up to your right ear? Now move your head back to center. Take a breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. All right, slowly lower your chest onto your mat and then roll onto your back body. Take your time with this transition. When we slow down our movements, we are communicating to the brain that we are slowing down the pace. Slowing down encourages us to be more present in our body. Once you are on your back, connect to your center as you hug one knee in towards your chest at a time. Wrap your arms around your shins, and then explore a gentle rock from side to side. All right, explore stillness and release your feet to the ground with a thud. In case you missed that, try it again. Great. Can you feel any sensations in your feet? And how would you describe the sensations? Start to walk your feet towards the long edges of your mat, and then allow your toes to turn out slightly. Kindly ensure that your knees are roughly stacked over top of your ankles. Allow your arms to run alongside your body, palms facing down. I invite you to close your eyes so that way you can really feel this movement taking place in your body. Feel your palms and the soles of your feet pressed down. As you breathe in, slowly peel your tailbone away from your mat. Then slowly lift your lower back away from the ground. Then your mid-back, exploring a gentle lift in your sternum. Notice how your shoulder blades, your feet, and your arms support you in this wide bridge. Give your glute muscles a little squeeze at the top. And then on your next breath out, soften through your glute muscles, soften through your sternum as you slowly release your mid-back, lower back, and then your sacrum to the ground, slowly massaging the length of your spine. All right, twice more on your own. As you do this, move very slow. Notice which muscles start to fire up and when. And notice when your muscles begin to relax as you move. All right, wherever you are, I invite you now to lower your back body onto your mat and then melt your knees to one side, rolling onto your side body. Take a breath in here, and then as you breathe out, press up to a seat on your mat. Find a cross-legged seat. Place your left fingertips or your palm on the earth near your left hip. You can always walk this hand a little bit further out if that feels better in your body. As you breathe in, spread through your right fingers and then reach your right hand to the sky. Explore finding length throughout your right side body first. On your next breath out, reach your right hand over towards the left side. Take note of your shoulders here. Can you explore finding a little more space between your shoulders and your ears? Observe how your weight has shifted more to one side than the other. Can you anchor through your right hip a little more? Take a breath in here, and then on your breath out, make your way back to center. Release your right fingertips or your palm to the ground. As you breathe in, reach your left hand high into the sky, spreading through your fingers, and then breathe out to reach over towards the right side. Observe your connection to the earth. Notice how your lower body plays an important role in keeping you anchored here in the side body stretch. Breathe in, breathe out to make your way back to center. Slowly make your way to all fours, and as you do this, notice what makes contact with the ground first. Observe how your mat feels underneath your palms, perhaps soft, firm, cool, warm. Now find your tabletop position with your wrists stacked underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Rock your pelvis forward to lengthen through your lower back, and then direct your focus down at your mat. Step your right foot back, followed by your left foot. We meet in a high plank. Hug your front body up to meet your back body. Actively reach the crown of your head forward and your heels reach back. I invite you to rock forward and back. Please bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in through your nose, feeling the cool air rushing in. And then breathing out through your nose or your mouth, feeling warm air leave your body. Find a soft bend in your knees as you slowly send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Stretch through the backs of your legs by pedaling your feet, releasing one heel closer towards the ground at a time, while bending one knee in at a time. Notice what it feels like to give yourself more space in your down dog by walking your hands a little bit more towards the long edges of your mat. And then maybe walk your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Did these actions offer more support and ease in this pose? Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth as you explore stillness. Now, come up onto your tiptoes to really reach your hips towards the sky. And now imagine that you are going over a hurdle as you begin to shift forward, rounding through your spine, and then eventually returning back to a high plank. Take a breath in here. And then as you breathe out, come back the way that you came to your downward facing dog. All right, one more time. Breathe in to slowly transition to a high plank. Sense the movement taking place throughout your spinal chain. And then on your next breath out, make your way back to a downward facing dog. Begin to crisscross your feet to the top of your mat, so stepping one foot in front of the other. And then as you do this, notice which parts of your feet connect with your mat first. And notice which parts are lifted. And once you are at the top of your mat, walk your feet so that way they are underneath your hips, and explore a generous bend in your knees. Allow your upper back and your neck to soften. Take a breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Place your hands on the tops of your feet, and moving with your breath, very slowly move your hands up your shins, past your knees, and then to the tops of your thighs. Reach your sit bones back and extend through the crown of your head. Hug your elbows in towards your side body in this halfway lift. Take a breath in here, and then on your breath out, fold forward. Place your hands on your hips, press down through your feet, feeling your deep connection to the surface beneath you. And then very slowly, make your way to an upright position. The crown of your head will be the last to reach towards the sky. Draw your elbows back in space as you strike a power pose. Notice how you feel in this posture, and pay attention to any sensations that you may feel in your body. Take a breath in here, and then breathe out through your mouth. All right, kindly step to the middle of your mat, facing towards one of the long edges of your mat. Send your arms from left to right, and then step your feet so that way they are underneath your wrist points. Turn your toes out slightly, and then place your hands on your hips. Explore finding length through your spine, lengthening your tailbone down, and creating a gentle lift in your heart space. Take a breath in here, and as you breathe out, begin to bend at your knees, dropping your center. Do your best to ensure that your knees remain stacked over your ankles. Observe which muscles are activated. And now, I'm going to count down from 10. When I get to 1, we will be standing upright on the mat. As we straighten our legs, notice when the amount of muscular effort begins to decrease. Okay, so very slowly start straightening through your legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Give your legs a shake, relaxing through your leg muscles and your glutes. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, let's give this a go again. So find your goddess squat. Feel free to narrow your stance if that feels better. Once again, I'm going to count down from 10. Direct your attention to your legs from start to finish, so that way you can really feel all the sensations. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your legs a shake. Breathing in and out, inviting your leg muscles to soften and relax. Wonderful. Now step to the top of your mat. As you breathe in, reach your hands to the sky. And on your breath out, fold forward, leading with your heart as you enter a standing forward fold. Bend at your knees and then plant your palms on the ground. As slow as you can go, walk your feet back as you make your way to a high plank. Take a nourishing breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Gently lower your knees to the ground and then make your way to a kneeling position or a cross-legged seat. Place your hands on your lap with your palms facing towards the sky. Roll your shoulders forward, up and back a few times. All right, relax your shoulders away from your ears. I now invite you to draw some slow circles with your nose. And as you do this action, I invite you to notice what you see in your space. Perhaps you even say the names of the items that you see. Maybe when you see your wall, you say the color of your wall, like bluish gray in my case. Saying what you see in your space is a really great way to practice present moment awareness. This is something that I do first thing in the morning as a gentle way to warm up my senses for the day. All right, reverse your circle, still noticing. Perhaps you also tune into any sounds that you can hear in your space, near and far. Okay, allow your circles to become smaller and smaller until your head is gently resting over your heart space. I now invite you to make your way to a cross-legged seat if you're not already there. Place your palms on your thighs, palms facing down this time. Take a breath in through your nose. And on your breath out, look down and past your nose or close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. To end our practice, we are going to explore a breath technique together. Breathwork practices are really fantastic for helping us remain tethered to the here and now. Breathwork can help us practice present moment awareness in a loving, supportive, and nurturing way. For this breath technique, we breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We hold the breath at the top for 4 counts, and then we breathe out softly through the nose or the mouth for 4 counts. And then we repeat the same cycle. Okay, so breathe in as you normally would. And then breathe out. Let's begin. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through your nose or mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm. Practicing present moment awareness can be a huge game changer in relation to the quality of our thoughts and how we feel. Inner peace becomes possible when we are present in mind and body. So, my friend, I invite you to practice present moment awareness at some point throughout your day. Maybe you tried the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 strategy with your senses. What are 5 things that you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you can taste? Or maybe when you're brushing your teeth, you choose to brush with your other hand. Experiment, get creative, and have some fun. You can also check out the description below this video for other ideas. Okay, take a slow and even breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth with a sigh. Bring your palms together, thumbs up to your third eye point. Breathe in. Breathe out to bow. Thank you for being here. I look forward to moving with you tomorrow. Until then, take care. We close by saying thank you or namaste.